Alright, sorry about that. My phone decided that I need to shut up. I don't know why my phone did that. But yeah. Oh, it looks a little different. But yeah. Like I was saying, the KO line, it goes from either Hashimoto, or there's another direction it goes. I forgot what's the last stop for there. But pretty much, imagine if like Shinjuku was here, and the KO line will go from Shinjuku over, and it'll hit stops all along, and then stops at a point called Shofu. At Shofu, it diverges into two different directions. I have to make sure that I catch the Hashimoto, because the Hashimoto, right before Hashimoto, is my station, Minami Ozawa. I don't know how, for the first time, I was able to do it. To where I was able to go on the... It's in, like, each sign is in English. So I know how I did it, but it's like... You only know how, like, big and how, like, sometimes confusing the subway system is here in Japan when you're here. Because it's like... I could show you... let me show you a map right now. Like, to show you how dense these stations are. I found this map today. Like, okay, I'm gonna show you this first. This is pretty much like a cute little map that they made, right? For like major stations, stuff like that. Let me move my drink out the way. So yeah, you have, make sure I have it in the, so yeah, like a nice little map. You know, may look a little confusing now, right? But not as dense as, you know, probably SEPTA or whatever. Now let's put away the nice map that has like major locations and stuff like that, and show you what the Tokyo line looks like if I can actually learn how to fold this paper. Now, yeah, alright. This is what the Tokyo line looks like, right? All these stops are in what main Tokyo is. And I'm not even showing you lines that like are here but not on this map. Like, for instance, let me find it. Shinjuku. Shinjuku is here. There's a line here. I don't think it's on this map. Yeah, no. From Shinjuku, there's a line here that goes in this direction. And like I said, Shofu is somewhere over here, and it splits in two directions. Hashimoto will be in this area over here. So yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of stations, and there's a lot of, like, locations where you could go. Like, let me show you. Shinjuku is here. Let me see if I can find it really quickly. Yeah. Okay. Shinjuku's here. We will come from over here, over into Shinjuku. From Shinjuku, and if I'm saying something wrong, I apologize. That's all I can tell you. We would ride... I'm trying to find the line. See, this is the thing that always messes me up. Okay, here. We would go down to the Oedo line, and it will go all the way here to Roppongi, and then after Roppongi, you didn't see any of that because I put the map too low. So Shinjuku, it will go down to here, Azubu-jan. Azubu-jan is where the temple is. So you can see already, from this station down here, will take about 20 on a good day to 40 minutes. Probably not that long. Probably a little bit higher. But yeah, probably like 20 minutes, 25 minutes. But yeah. So like going from Shinjuku to Minami Ozawa, I was a little freaked out because I didn't want to have it where like I get off on the wrong station and then now I'm just lost in some random other station. But yeah, I did make it to Minami Ozawa. The next puzzle was trying to contact the homestay family since I don't have a phone. Well, I have my phone, but of course, like, my phone doesn't work internationally. So, like, once I hit Canada, my phone was gone. Like, there's, I had to only use Wi-Fi. And what I had to do now was look for Wi-Fi. And pretty much, I ended up just, I had to go to the bathroom. So I ended up going into, like, this little plaza that's, like, right in front of the station. And went to the bathroom, noticed that my Wi-Fi came back on. And I just was, like, I was just in the plaza for, like, 30 minutes. Just messaging the family saying, yeah, I'm, like, at Minami Ozawa. Then I just told them I'll be in the McDonald's. Went to the McDonald's, had some food. Japan McDonald's is a little bit better than America's, I just gotta say. But, yeah. Then my homestay mom came. She picked me up, introduced herself, we introduced each other. Then we went back to her house, where I just got pretty much got my stuff out my bags, placed in shelves. She told me about certain appliances in the house, how to use certain things, how to use the shower, stuff like that. My room, like, which I'm in right now. Yeah. Then the next day was, I believe the next day was orientation. Yeah. I had to wake up early to go to Temple's orientation. Yeah, that's what I did. And woke up early, had breakfast, and then my homestay mama, Miss Fujiwara, she pretty much brought me to this, like, walked with me back to the station and showed me, like, actually, no, I don't think, no. Yeah, the night before, when I just got there, she showed me where I had to go from Minami Ozawa to how to get to Temple University, which was Azubujan. So the next day, pretty much left out, went to Temple, did the first day of orientation. Of course, I got lost on my way to Temple because I got off at Azubujan, and the map that we had was like I'm looking at the map like this. Everything's straight down, as if, like, you had a map in, like, in Philadelphia, and you wanted to know how to get from Outlet Terminal to City Hall, and a map would be, like, face down like this, station going down. It was straight line down, and I'm looking at the map like, okay, well, I left out here. I just had to walk out and go straight down, and I was heading towards Roppongi. And then for some reason, I just thought, like, this can't be right. This can't be right. And I looked at the map, and, like, I saw no landmarks that was on the map that they gave us. And only when, like, I started walking a whole nother direction, I asked for directions from a cop. And then, like, walked a whole nother direction with the way that the cop told me, pretty much. And I found one of my friends from, like, the study abroad, where she was lost as well. And so we were just lost together for, like, a second. And then we realized that the map that we had from Temple was, like, sideways. Like, it was supposed to be held sideways. Like, instead of holding it like this, it was supposed to be like this. It was weird. But yeah, made it to Temple, did orientation, met, like, a bunch of cool people. Then came back home. Got, was getting my stuff ready, stuff like that. Had dinner with the family. The Fujiwaras, they are pretty cool. Like, I love being here. It's not a problem at all. It's really comfortable here, and it's pretty, like, the neighborhood itself is really quiet. Like, and it's surprising because there's like a big park nearby. Like, when I say nearby, I mean, like, I walk out of here and I could walk, like, how far? I'd say 2 to 5 minutes. Not even that, like, like, earlier, like, and the park's right there, and it's a big park there. There's a temple like right next door on a hill. And then I learned this like today and yesterday. Well, yesterday, that there's an onsen or like outdoor spa like down the block. I haven't found it yet, but yeah, yeah, it's really quiet around here. The walk from the house to the station is probably like 10 minutes. The station itself is surrounded by, well, like near the station. Okay, you have like the station entrance here. You walk out, the very like in front of you is like a plaza with like Starbucks, a beauty store on the second floor, and some other stuff that I didn't look into. You look left, you have a bakery along the wall here, a McDonald's. Then there's a corner. You go around the corner, there's more restaurants, a 7-Eleven. The 7-Eleven, the McDonald's are amazing here. But yeah, you turn around, and I forgot what the rest of the way down is. I think it's like more food places and some like other shops. Then like there's a big building that's like a casino. I believe it's a pachinko place or like a casino place. Either that or a hotel. But yeah, now let's go back towards the entrance of like the station. And to the right, we have, pretty much they have like outside a lot of stations like the Passmo card like refill. The Passmo and the Suica? Yeah, there's two different types of cards. But yeah, like the refill, like where you put money in to refill the card. And also like a map to show you like where you're at, stations, whoops, and how much it would cost to go to certain location. And like, then beyond that is like this entrance where you would go in and you have either a movie theater when you go down Straight Hall, then right in the front is like this another food place. There's a lot of food places around Tokyo. There's a movie theater, which they're playing the Psycho-Pass movie right now, which I kind of want to see. But a theater, you go down the theater, you either just go to the theater, or when you go into like this little space that's there, where the first restaurant is, you could go down the steps. And I learned this today, because I got something cool there. You go down the steps, more restaurants, of course, and you walk down a long hallway, and you make it to this place called, I think it's something, T-A something station. Like, it's a game spot, where like, well, like an arcade. In an arcade, they have, of course, games, like Street Fighter, Tekken, some other fighting games. This drum game, which I forget to grab the name of, because I actually like want to play this. This guitar game, not Guitar Hero, this other, DDR, and like all these other, like all these games in here, darts, stuff like that. And also in the front, you have like small like not vending machines. I forgot what these are called. It's like when you used to go to the food market and they had like this like not machine, but like this, I'm forgetting the word. It's like this little thing where like you put like $1 or like 50 cents in, and you get like this ball, like this toy thing out of. I really forgot what they were called. Wow. But you have those, and like you have different like anime ones where you could get like a tiny figurine. Like I got on my bag, like these. My bag is too heavy, but I got this from here, and Miggy from the show Parasite. Watch it. It's a good show. And the Red Ribbon Army, like insignia from Dragon Ball. I got it from those machines, and they cost, I think, 100 yen, which is almost $1. And then they have near it these crane machines where you put, it's also 100 yen, and they have like better stuff in there. Like I've seen some that have swords in there, like big plush toys, big plushies, small plushies, and figurines, like anime figurines and stuff. That's where I got this figurine here of Zoro from One Piece. And it's not a cheap figurine too. It doesn't feel cheap or anything like that. It's hard plastic. You get it in a box. Yeah, you had to pretty much get this thing out of the vending machine, which is a fun. Like if you just go in willy nilly, you have to actually sit there and like think about how you're going to get. Well, I don't think it's that much of a science of it, but like I pretty much sat there like, cause I saw this figurine. I'm like, I had to try to find a way to get this out because I really want it. I want this one. They also have a Luffy one in there, which I may go back and get. They had one when I went to go see the Luffy one. It was like the box was pretty much, there was 2 bars on the bottom of it, and the box was just hanging between the 2 bars like this. So there's nothing you could really do to move the box now, unless you decide to just put in $10 worth of, like, well, 1,000 yen in, which is like $10, and just hope that you keep poking at it and hope that it moves. But yeah, you get this. I was able to like get this out. I'm pointing at it, and you can't even see me pointing at it. That's smart. But yeah, I got this, and it comes in the box. You pretty much you put them together, which is weird because like you put on like the stand, his legs, the swords, which for some reason the swords came in like 2 parts, where instead of just them all being a collective part, they're just 2 of them are connected and the one is loose. I don't know why it's like that. And then his upper body and his head, you just put them together and you have the figurine. And yeah, it's stable. You saw that I could just take stuff off and put it back on. And yeah. And then they have like token machines. And the cool thing they had was like this scanner system where like if you have like their own like type of coins, you can pretty much gamble the coins in a way and get more, well, like tokens or whatever, and get more tokens. And the way you would store these tokens, instead of like having these just like hundreds of tokens, you would go to this machine, scan your hand, put in your passcode, and you would get, and you just put the coin, like if you go into a coin master or whatever, and you were exchanging, like trying to exchange coins, you would throw the coins in, and yeah, and now you have like your own like account of coins, like these tokens. I'm gonna go back there at some point and see like if I could buy anything with those, or can I use that with anything else. But yeah, went there today because I came back from some friends, and also very much my friends also like. There's another guy here who's also doing this homestay, and yeah, we're pretty much both in the homestay family now. But left them, and then like my intention was to come back here and shoot this video way earlier, and then go to sleep. As you can tell, it's 2 a.m. now, and I am not asleep. So I'm going to just take a shower as soon as I'm done this video and then pass out. but yeah, and I walked out, looked right, and was like, I might as well see what this is. Went in and then got the figurine, did some like other games, and then left out at like 8. So I was in there for like an hour. But yeah, what else should I talk about that I didn't cover? But yeah, like I was saying, roommate thing. Well, not roommate thing, but it's like, yeah, the other guy that's here, Harrison, he is also in a homestay, and pretty much we're both paired with Fujiwaras. It cool guy. He's from Drexel, but yeah, we both just for like the past 3 days now. I think 3 days. We've been like out all day, just exploring. Today was today we pretty much went out, and one thing we had to do was find a soft bank. Today was actually a holiday. I think it was the coming of age day. Let me actually look this up. That's why I've been here. Is like coming of age. We're like holiday. Yeah, coming of age day. We're like 20-year-olds or so, for 20-year-olds, which I'm 20, so I'm pretty cool with that. Also, quick side note: I did not know this. The legal drinking age in Japan is 20. If I actually drank, I'd be hype. But yeah, coming of age day. Didn't know anything about this. January 12th. Now you know what day it is. Yeah, I'm trying to find information about it, because what we ended up doing was going to I forgot where this was now that we just said. We went to a shrine, a temple. I have videos and stuff like that. Oh yeah, quick side note: I have videos of us like exploring and stuff like that. Pictures. I'm gonna put up on the site either right after I'm done this video, or like progressively. Like I'll probably throw some up at a time. But yeah, we went to this temple. We met another guy, Jabbar. Wait, I just saw something that caught my eye. I'm sorry. Yeah, we met another guy, Jabbar, and pretty much we all went to this temple, which, of course, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of females in kimonos. Pretty much whole families going out, going to this temple, and pretty much like making offering to the gods, well, spirit, whatever you want to call them. Pretty much making offerings. There was one moment where, like, now I don't know if this was like the. See, I'm gonna sound real foreigner right now. Like the shrine maiden. I don't know if that's the right term for it. But yeah, we saw, like, it was like a small little ceremony that went on. Like, at a random point when we were in there. I have some video of it to my phone until my phone died. But yeah, have some video of it that I'm gonna put on here. Yeah, it was just a weird moment where we were standing there. We were just looking around, then like turned around. Everybody was like cameras ready. There was a path that cleared out, and like a bunch of guys walked out. Everyone was like formal. You had one female in the center, like being escorted. It looked like she was being escorted to the other side of the temple, and they pretty much walked from one spot and then back to the first spot. And yeah, it was interesting. Let me just. Good boy. But yeah, so yeah, what we ended up. See, we did that. Went to go. Oh yeah, we also met up with another person from the study abroad program. Met with her. Then we all like made. It was a weird thing. It was this little. You can pretty much make a wish, or like pray, not praise, but like. What could I say it was called? Yeah, it was pretty much hopes, wishes, stuff like that. You wrote on the card, and then you, like, put in the offering, and then you put in, you submit it into the shrine, or like this box that they had sitting in front of the temple. And yeah, after that we left out, went to get some. Oh no, we didn't eat them. We left out, went back to Shinjuku, was looking for some electronics. Then we went to get something to eat. Eating, sorry to just randomly jump on this. Eating in Tokyo seems to be both cheap and like satisfying. Like, not just like you have something to eat and it's like, okay, it filled me up, but it was like, this is okay. This food is like the bomb. I'm definitely gonna put pictures of like the two meals I had at like a little restaurant, and they both weren't expensive. They were around, in a restaurant setting, they were around $8, $6, around there, and it's like a full meal, as if like you're going to a special occasion, or like you really haven't like. The first one was I had curry, rice, vegetables. Then I had on the side potatoes. Not potatoes, but like fries. And then the second meal I had today was at this Indian inspired shop where it was, you could get naan, and then like you get unlimited naan for like 930 yen. And what I got was this meal that had rice, rice, a thing of curry, on the side like chicken cutlets, and then one fried egg. But the thing about the weird thing that I want someone to at least answer this for me. What's up with the eggs? I may sound real foreigner about this, but I don't know. It's some of the meal is just like you could choose to have eggs with it. I honestly don't mind, but at the same time it's like it's a little different. It's good, but it's a little different. And yeah, like I'm looking at this meal and I'm thinking, okay, well I could put it down. I'm probably not gonna be full. I would get through most of the meal and just sit there like I don't know if I could finish this. But I want to finish it because one, it's really good. Two, I'm paying for it, and three, it's like, I feel like if you don't finish your meal, I feel like people will think that you don't like the food or whatever, which is the total opposite. I love this food. But yeah, I really want to just go around and like check out food places to get an idea of like what like the food's about. Like get places to add on my list so that when I get like extra money, or if I'm with somebody, we can go to this place and have like great meals. But yeah, and then yeah, we went to go look for a phone, couldn't find one. And then I just came back here and did, like I said earlier, went to the station, stuff like that. But yeah, so far it's been, I'd say, well, a week, literally a week in Japan, and I'm really enjoying it here. Like, I know we have the whole thing there we were getting talked to about culture shock, and like I don't know, I'm more than likely going to get it, but as for now, I'm still within that honeymoon phase, and I'm really enjoying my time here. And then on top of that, I'm thinking about doing like every weekend, well, every Sunday, just go out to a new place. Like, cool thing about what we have now is I got a commuter's pass, which pretty much allows so that from my station, Minami-Ozawa, to Shinjuku, and then to Azabuza-Jan, all those lines are now free. Like, every line between those stations are free due to my commuter's pass for a month. And that costs, I think it was 9,000 760 yen, I think. But yeah, like around $90. And pretty much I could go to any of those stations for the month until like February 12th and like have free access to each one. And whatever's outside of that like station, the difference would just be cut off. So if I'm going to Akiba, I won't have to pay the full price. I just get like the part of it cut off. So it's like discounted. And it's great. Like, so I may just like Sundays, find a new place every week and just go around. Like yesterday, well, 2 days ago now, I walked around my house, like my homestay home. Went up to that temple that's next to us to see if I could gain access. It was open, but I didn't want to walk in. I didn't want to just like get yelled at or something. Walked down a hill, walked into some random neighborhood that's like behind the temple, and then went to the park, like that's near us, to see how big it was, and it is huge. But yeah, next week I don't know if I want to do. I'm thinking either Shibuya or actual Tokyo. Not actual, like, but like Tokyo Station and seeing around there. And then at some point I want to do Tokyo Tower, and there's another tower, the Tokyo Skytree. I think that's the one that I wanted to check around. And hopefully by then I'll have like more locations that I heard about. Also the program I forgot to mention this, the program that I'm in also provides like activities that has like cut down fees, I believe. And the ones that I signed up for, at least I'm looking at, are it's this art one that, matter of fact, I have the form if y'all give me a second. I mean, it's a video, y'all could probably just like skip forward, unless you already skipped forward most of this. And then, here we go. Yeah, I have a traditionals art workshop, which is pretty much experience traditional Japanese art such as calligraphy, koto, and tea ceremony, and wearing kimono. A sumo tournament. Oh yeah, the traditional arts workshop is the 25th. So January 25th to Sunday, like 2 weeks. A sumo tournament, which is attend the annual national sumo tournament in Ryogoku, known as Tokyo Sumo Town. Of course I had to go to that one. And then you have other ones like semester kickoff sports night, language partner program, which is like you get paired with a native Japanese speaker who's looking to like learn your language, and in return you're learning their language. Then we have the Aizome workshop. If you notice, my Japanese sucks. Even pronouncing words sucks for me. Where you can make your own like indigo, like Japan blue t-shirts. And then you have like big trips, like the Nagano ski / snowboard trip, which is a 2-day trip where you're like spending a day in a resort, like skiing and snowboarding. Then you have the Gifu overnight trip, where it's pretty much, let me just read it for you. Hirayu is the oldest and largest of Ikuhira's onsen towns, and is said to have been discovered in the 1560s by Takeda Shingen. Shingen is a mess up there. Takeda Shingen. I suck at this. Takeda's troops as they cross through the Ikuhira. On this trip, we will stay overnight at the Hirayu Onsen, visit Takayama Town, and the World Heritage Site, Shirawakawa. I should just stop reading Japanese names. I'm just gonna butcher. But wow, I'm even messing up English words. Today's not a good night. Okay. But yeah, it's pretty much you going to an onsen and you're experiencing like historical locations. Even going to a like farm village with thatched roofs. Yeah. The one that I was looking at, which I'm thinking about going, it's either the one I just read or this one, the Hatsushima overnight trip, which is pretty much a small natural island with one hotel, a harbor hangout for fishermen, small fish restaurant, seafood barbecue, an onsen, and adventure park. On the second day, we'll be toured through the Izu Peninsula and also stop by the strawberry farm. I'm thinking about that one. So it's this one, the sumo one, and the art one. And the final one is a Fuji Q Highland Day Trip, which is an amusement park located near Mount Fuji, where, like, I'm slightly interested in this because they're talking about there's a new roller coaster there that's supposedly the steepest drop in the world. And when you look at it, I think this is the one I saw online, but there's a picture of it online where it goes all the way up, and it doesn't just like drop like this. It goes up and then like does this R shape and then drops. It's kind of interesting looking, and I probably want to do that. But yeah, I was thinking of doing an island trip, and probably the learning program too. But yeah. What else do I have to go over? I'm probably gonna remember something, or at least family are gonna tell me that I forgot to say something. I'll probably just make other videos. Yeah. Beyond this, I'm just going. Like I said earlier, I'm gonna put more videos up, saying like what I'm going through at the moment, both emotionally and probably also like experiences and stuff like that. Also, like, I know I want to make a video like etiquette, like things that I've noticed that are different from at least my time in Philadelphia and here. Like, there are a lot of things that like is different at the very least I can say. But yeah, I'm gonna continue making videos. Hopefully, if I'm on schedule, I can make these videos now every week, either Sundays or Mondays. And then I'll be putting up pictures on my Facebook, Instagram. I have to get back into using Instagram. I haven't used it in a while. Instagram, and yeah, putting pictures, videos up. I would put them on YouTube. I'm probably just going to put these videos on YouTube. Yeah, I'm just going to put the videos on YouTube. And also pictures on the site as well. But yeah, I believe that is it. According to my notes, I've covered everything. Well, yeah. I don't know how to properly end these. So, good night. Or probably over there, it's probably like, 10 o'clock. So, good morning. See ya.